Also related to the hadith which is collected by Imam Muslim, صوموا لرؤيته وأفطروا لرؤيته. The frequent travelers, the frequent flyers may experience hardship in explaining how to go about if I'm taking off from Saudi Arabia and I'm going to the Philippines. I started fasting in KSA. I'm going to the Philippines. The time in the Philippines is 6 hours in advance, which means by the time you reach Manila, it could be already sunset. So the fasting time will be only 10 hours. Normally we fast for 16 or 17 hours. I have arrived to Manila or Zamboanga or Kadurat or whatever. Likewise in Malaysia, likewise in Indonesia. So by the time I arrived, I found that 6 hours were gone. Enjoy it. Once it is sunset, break your fast. And it is compulsory to break your fast. It's not optional. Why? Because it's already sunset. صوموا لرؤيته وافطروا لرؤيته. And the verse number 187, chapter number 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, in which the Almighty Allah says, كلوا واشربوا حتى يتبين لكم الخيط الأبيض من الخيط الأسود من الفجر ثم أتموا الصيام إلى الليل. Then resume fasting. Fasting is from dawn till sunset. Once you see sunset, while airborne, break your fast. Even if the fasting time was only 10 hours or even less, no problem, because there is a time difference between many countries. Between Japan and the US, we're talking about 12 hours. Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines, 12 hours. Okay? So what counts is not how many hours you've been fasting. What counts is dawn or sunset. I remember I was in Umrah with my family and we were fasting. And the flight is supposed to take off at sunset, exactly at Maghrib time. Okay, so we fasted our 16 hours or so. And somehow, since there is rush, and the entire flight boarded up the plane and they closed the doors, so they gave the pilot a green light to take off. So he took off a few minutes earlier. Those 7-8 minutes earlier, if he was still on the ground, would have broken our fast. It's already 6 p.m., 6:05, but he took off like 5:55. So as he took off, sun was very bright, orange. So we were waiting for the sun to disappear for 2 hours. We were waiting because we were going in the direction where there is a time difference. So we ended up fasting for extra 2 hours. Why? Because it's not about the time. It's about al-layl, dukhulul layl. I hope this explanation explains a lot of scenarios for those of you who will be traveling back and forth.